That's the excavator. It can only move within the confines of the spaces it works. It's just set itself, place itself, and then start to load, because the excavators are used for loading. For loading machines. Now when I talk of loading, now there should be a truck close to it, or maybe an area where you need to pack these materials, be it stones, laterites, dust, whatever material that is soft enough for the excavator to dig and to load. Now, these excavators usually load trucks. Now, when we talk of trucks are also part of the hydraulic machines that we are going to discuss. There are large trucks that makes use of extensive, or let's say mostly hydraulic systems and other systems that combine. So we'll be talking about the trucks as well. Now this truck has to come and position itself in a way that will make it comfortable for this excavator to load it, and then to load it within a minimal time. It should take a small amount of time to load this truck, so that the work could be efficient, and then there will be no waste of time or production. It has to be productive. Now let me break up the systems that makes up these machines: the excavator, the loader, the dozer, the grader, the drill rig. Now they employ some of these systems, could be found on some, and then you may not find some on other systems. So I'm just lumping them all together to bring you all the systems. Now when we pick the machines, whatever system that is included there, we can talk about it. If that system is not included, we leave it. What are these systems that I'm talking about? Let's take an example of the human being. Now you have your heart, you have your head, you have your eyes, you have your nose, you have your hands, you have your legs. Now all these parts, human parts, come together to make you function wholly. These machines have similar parts. Now let's break these machines down. Their parts are the ones that I refer to as systems. Now each system is made up of subsystems. What are some of these systems I'm talking about? Now we can't start with the heart. We can't start without the heart of the human being. If your heart stops, you stop. Now these machines, their hearts are their power unit. When I say the power unit, the engine or the motor that drives it. Now when we say the power engine, the power unit or the motor that drives it, some of the machines don't use engines. Few of them, but a lot of them usually employ the engine as their power unit. These engines can be driven by petrol or gasoline or diesel. Now if it's either petrol or gasoline, where we have the term for it as either a spark ignition or a compression ignition. Compression ignition is the diesel, and then the spark ignition is the gasoline or petrol. Now I may not go deep into this, but this